Hi, in this video, I'm talking about the movie A Crown for Two, which you can watch here on YouTube on Uchenna mbunabo TV. So this is one interesting royal, type of movie where we have this Prince Obina, who is to get married to this Princess Adele. So at first, it was more like a case of arranged marriage. These two people don't know each other, but they're expected to get married to solidify family ties and all of that. On one hand, the princess just got back from schooling abroad, and the prince on the other hand is working, in the city. He's like an actual business guy and just got his heart broken. So the princess doesn't want to just marry somebody for the sake of, responsibility. She wants to marry somebody for, love, wants to get to the person she is to end up with and everything. Long story short, these two people spark a connection, and they actually do fall in love with each other very deeply, and it's such a beautiful watch because getting to see how the princess struggling with her illness, and the prince on the other hand, who is very 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 let's say very intentional in the way he loves her, very soft, very caring, very attentive. He's actually like a Prince Charming in this movie. So it was so beautiful to see, their love story blossom in this movie, and also upsetting to see, the flip side when the princess, started giving him the cold shoulder, giving him the cold treatment, and even went as far as slapping him because she was upset about something. So if you've seen the movie, you will be able to understand why she, was the way she was. But the other end also, we have the princess's maid, should I say her head maid or something like that, who is Nkem. So Nkem was more like a friend, a sister to the princess. They were friends when they were younger, and things like that. So Nkem genuinely loved and cared for the princess and would do whatever would make the princess happy. So just a very, emotional watch, honestly, because the movie, towards the end of the movie, you get a bit teary, you get sad and at outcome of certain things in the movie, but it generally tells a beautiful story, a beautiful love story, and just how true love exists and how you can find love despite what you are going through or despite what you've been through, basically. Now, for the actors in this movie, we have the character Prince Obina, who is played by Clinton Joshua, of course. He killed the prince character so well. He gave us royalty to the T. Like, he dressed, he walked, he spoke. Like, he was so soft spoken, very demure, very regal, very loving. Like, he did his thing in this movie. It was so beautiful to see. And alongside the character Princess Adele, who was played by Chinenye Nnebe, like she really gave me princess vibes. Like, I loved her outfits in this movie. I loved, everything about her character, and also enjoyed the chemistry she had with the prince, of course. And it was just so beautiful to see, and also getting to see her struggling with her illness, and also being, should I say, being very strong and being very, relentless through it. Like, she was very adamant that she's not going to let this thing affect her baby. Like, she was going to push through, she was going to persevere, and all of that, which she did. Then another character would be the character Nkem, who is played by Omeche Oko. Like, I'm really enjoying watching her in movies actually. But in this movie, she was more like the friend, or should I say the sister everybody needs in their corner. She was there for the princess through thick and thin, told the princess what she needed to hear, whether she liked it or not. And she was just genuinely a sweet friend, like a girl's girl. Like, she was that kind of girl. And it was just interesting seeing her in this movie alongside Clinton, considering they acted in the Accidentally Us movie and they were a couple, but now he's more like the prince and she's more like the maid. But it was just an interesting dynamic, and she's such a talented actor, so you of course enjoy her performance in this movie. Then of course we get to see the queen, that is Princess Adele's mother, who is Queen Margaret. Like, I've forgotten her name, but this lady, she, like, I was so happy to see her in this movie because she's an OG, actor. So seeing her in this movie with all her queenly glory and all of that was just nice to see. Alongside, some other faces like I think the chiefs in the movie, the Council of Chiefs, the Prince Obina's parents, and some other, faces like that. And of course, we get to see Utaka, who was assigned to the prince to be, should I say, his head servant, or to attend to the prince, basically. And that guy was just a case in his own. But generally, the movie, A Crown for Two, is such an interesting story. When I first saw the cover, the thumbnail of the movie did not go the way I thought it would go. I thought like, okay, maybe these two girls or these two princes or something would be, fighting for the guy, fighting for the prince, but that is totally nothing. That is far from what the story is about. So it's very interesting to see, how everything unfolds and how the movie ends beautifully. And I loved how he addressed issues like Parkinson's disease and is it ADH, and also love the costume, the whole royal regal look from the queens to the maids to the princes and princesses. Like everything was so on point. The music, like it was so nice. Like it's such an enjoyable watch. Like everything went together to give us such an amazing production. Honestly, like the movie is such a good watch. You should check it out. Have you seen the movie A Crown for Two here on YouTube? Do share your thoughts down in the comment section. Did you enjoy watching it? Who did you enjoy watching the most? Was it Prince Obina, Prince Joshua's character, or Chinenye Nnebe's character, or Omeche Oko? Like, let's chat in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you're new to my channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.